Brazilian. Thiago Alves, 23 years old. He is 8 years younger than Japan's Kuniyoshi Hiranaka. And look at the difference in the reach. A 5-inch reach advantage will be enjoyed by the 23-year-old Thiago Alves. For the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a judo and shudo fighter, holding a professional record of 11 wins with 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, Kuniyoshi Hiranaka! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins with 4 losses. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds, fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Thiago the Pitbull Alves! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee, as we are set for a showdown here at the Pearl at the Palms between Hiranaka and Alves. This fight should be dynamic.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Tonight's clock sponsored by Castrol Syntec. It's more than just oil, it's liquid engineering.
Thiago Alves is never in a boring fight. That kid is an animal. And Hiranaka is one of the few guys to go the distance with John Fitch. He lost a decision to him, but he's a very tough guy with some great judo.
Both men, common opponents, being defeated by John Fitch. As you mentioned, Hiranaka went the distance. Thiago Alves, down the road at the Hard Rock, was defeated late in the 2nd round by John Fitch. Alves has come back and looked very good against John Alessio and Tony D'Souza since that point.
Yeah, especially against Tony D'Souza. He looked phenomenal in that fight. I mean, he's one of those guys that every time you see him, he looks better. Look for dynamic leg kicks. I was just about to say that, and he lands one. He's got some of the best leg kicks in the UFC. Great Muay Thai, and he comes from American Top Team, which is, in my opinion, the best camp in the country.
Joe, we've talked about American Top Team a lot, and then we talk about Alves, whose first love is, as you talked about, primarily his Muay Thai, the kick answered by Hiranaka.
Yeah, he was originally from Chuta Box in Brazil, and then he came over to America, and now he's training down there in Florida with American Top Team, with Dean Thomas and Jay-Z Cavalcante. I hope I said that right.
More of a grappler is Hiranaka, top ranked in Judo for years, a lot of Judo and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in his background. He does like to punch, but a lot of times he likes to take the fight to the ground and try to utilize some ground and pound.
High kick attempt there by Thiago.
Be interesting to see if Hiranaka does look for a takedown here.
Thiago snuck a right hand in there. Left hook by Hiranaka.
Good inside leg kick. You hear the sting of those inside leg kicks, and that one connects on the outside.
You notice how he set it up with the left hook. Yep. You block the left hook and you put the weight on the right leg, and then boom, he comes over with his right leg attacking the left.
Alves looks very comfortable right here.
That left hook leg kick combination is such a devastating Muay Thai combination, because it gets you to lean on the leg that they're attacking.
I like how he's used that left leg and then the left hand too. Oh, there's a big kick. Alves really attacking the legs here in round number 1. Pushing forward, that same combination, Joe.
Against John Alessio and also against Tony D'Souza, he just showed some phenomenal Muay Thai. Went in with the Superman punch there.
Mixing things up nicely, Thiago Alves. 17 wins in his mixed martial arts career. And he's coming off a long layoff, and so far he looks very, very sharp.
And every one of those just sounds like a baseball bat to a side of meat. Again, Hiranaka is going to have a really hard time taking Thiago Alves down after this round, because his leg is going to be jacked. He's not going to have much spring off of that left leg. Oh, no, the right leg.
Inside kick.
Now he attacked the opposite aggressively.
Yeah, now he can't push off the back leg either.
Slowly and methodically, Thiago Alves is taking the base away from Hironaka. Oh, head kick, he slipped. Pushed up back on his feet quickly.
But there's the opportunity for a much-needed takedown.
Now Thiago's going to use the fence and step up. He's pushing off of Hironaka's head.
Hironaka looking to take advantage of a grappling game that does not last very long.
Hironaka throws some punches off the side of the cage.
Brazilian Muay Thai champion Thiago Alves, and you can see why here so far in round one.
Hironaka he's not pivoting off his left leg when he throws that kick. And I think the reason why he's really hurting his legs right now.
He's going to be susceptible to a high kick here soon. He just dropped his hand on that last kick, Joe.
You know what? The high kicks might not even be necessary. He might
chop him down.
Good right hand.
Hironaka's in trouble. Alves trying to finish it here. 20 seconds left in the round.
Hironaka's taking some shots. Ortiz taking a good look at him.
Big hammer fists. Great job done by Hironaka just to survive.
He's hanging on.
The hands were set up by the feet, and a dominant round one for the Brazilian. Alves looked dynamic in the first round. Sorry. Hironaka Joe was punished for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was a really bad round for him and a really good round for Thiago Alves. These chopping leg kicks, and there's the right hand that dropped him. Hurt him badly. He fell down, and Thiago Alves just teeing off with punches there. Let's take a look at it again. The leg kick sets it up, bang, there's the right hand. And he was landing that leg kick over and over again. And where it was really telling was Hironaka went to throw a leg kick of his own in that round, and he didn't pivot on it at all. His supporting leg was very stiff, and that's because it's just been hammered and slammed away. The shin of Thiago Alves is like a baseball bat just crunching into the meat of the leg of Hironaka. And, I mean, it takes a significant amount of spring out of those legs.
Nice cut under the right eye of the Tokyo resident, Kuniyoshi Hironaka, the 31-year-old. 11 wins in his mixed martial arts career, but round one undoubtedly going to the Brazilian.
I guarantee you in Hironaka's corner they were saying, take this guy down. I guarantee you that's his instruction.
Alves feeling very comfortable here.
Again, the inside leg kick.
The only time, if there was a time, that Hironaka scored any points at all was when the fight did go down to the ground for just a moment, Joe.
Yeah, and even that was very insignificant. There was no damage done to Thiago at all.
But standing up toe-to-toe, it has been all Thiago Alves.
Hironaka threw a body kick there.
Blocked by the arm.
He ate another inside leg kick. All right, now he's got him down. Let's see if he can hold him down. Thiago back up to his feet instantly. Again, Hironaka's got him down.
Hironaka did a great job just to survive the end of round number one.
Against Forrest Petts, he did a really good job of holding Petts down and controlled the action in that fight with his grappling. But so far, Thiago Alves has limited that. Now he's in half guard. He's on top of Thiago. This is much better for him.
Well, we figured coming in, at least on paper, that he would try to do this. That is, keep his opponent down, ground and pound a little bit. Good job, score some points, and he can't keep him down again.
Thiago too explosive. He spun out of that, back to his feet, and not winded at all. He's in phenomenal condition.
And Joe, as you talked about, every takedown attempt is going to be more difficult because of the legs that are beaten down by Thiago Alves' great kicks.
Hironaka's hurt again. That right hand hurt him. Body kick hurt him badly.
And a knee.
And a knee. Left hook, right hand. Hironaka's in trouble. He's out on his feet right here.
Again.
Hertine is taking a very good look at him.
Thiago Alves just looks incredible tonight.
Hironaka is a very tough guy, but Herb Dean is looking at him very carefully. Thiago Alves just looks so calm and cool in there, too. He's just being very methodical and slowly taking Hironaka apart.
He has had that long layoff to refine his game, and he has done a great job of doing so. Because as you mentioned, methodical is the way that he has approached this fight thus far. Past the midway point. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remains in the second round.
Thiago Alves is really like one of those young guys that you see him. Every time you see him, it's like you're in for a little surprise because he's growing and improving so rapidly. From the first fight that we saw him against Spencer Fisher till today, I mean, it's really like a completely different fighter. And he's been in there with some tough competition. You know, going in there with John Alessio, Tony D'Souza, lost to John Fitch, that's a learning experience in its own. Hironaka's face is a mess. Again with the leg kick. Again, oh, that one was just deep in the thigh.
Just 23 years old, the Pitbull. Attacking brilliantly thus far. 90 seconds remains in the second round. The pearl at the palms.
And he's not taking any chances, not doing anything dumb. He's just slowly picking them apart again.
Caught him again. And see what I said, Joe, a couple of times on the last couple of kicks here, Hironaka's dropping that left hand because that thigh is so damaged. Be interesting to keep an eye on it. If he drops that hand, he's susceptible to a head kick.
Absolutely, Mike, and that is a cornerstone of Muay Thai. Once again.
Oh, man, he's about done. Big shot there, and it is all over. Thiago Alves has defeated Kuniyoshi Hironaka. He is in deep end.
How impressive is that kid? I'm telling you, man.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by TKO, Thiago the Pitbull Alves.
He is a true factor at 170 pounds. Thiago Alves in the octagon with Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Thiago Alves. Thiago, beautiful display of Muay Thai, and it looked like you've been really working hard during your time off.
Yeah, I mean, I've been training a lot. It's been a long time, 8 months, and I'm just so happy to be back, you know. That's my house. I love you, everybody here, and I'm back.
You are back indeed. Talk us through the replay here. Some beautiful Muay Thai.
Yeah, Hironaka is a really tough guy. He can take a punch for real. And, you know, I knew it was just a matter of time, you know, and he's a tough guy. I'm really happy UFC gave me this matchup. And I'm ready for another one, anytime.
Here's the end of the fight.
Oh, yeah, that was the Superman punch. I've been training my Muay Thai coach, Mo Wally, and it's just engaged more and more, and thank God everything was good.
Well, Thiago Alves, brilliant performance. We can't wait to see you again. Thiago Alves, ladies and gentlemen.